Let's see. Everyone should be able to hear me now. Make sure y'all can see. Yes. Hello, guys and gals. Welcome back. We are on the life. Nice to see everyone. We're going to get started on this Saturday. Give me a second to finish setting everything up, and then we will get started. I was able to grind last night and get the boots. Good morning, Robert. Good morning. I said yes. I said the good part was I was able to get the boots yesterday. So we actually don't have to get the boots if you guys want to see. So you see I got them right here so I can actually feed those. But it's right here. The plus 20 instead of the plus 17. And the plus 5 instead of the plus 3 for Universal Shield. And then we get the Shadow Pips with it. So that was the only thing we were missing out of our whole set yesterday. And then we did get some extra stuff because we were farming with people. See, because I got 2 extra ones yesterday because I was farming. Yes, you don't gotta use those. And then I got the wand. I found this wand on our myth. It gives plus 10 damage for everything for like myth, life, and death. So we'll be using that wand for all of it. We're rocking the DarkMoor thing with the plus 20 on it and the plus 86. We didn't unlock this one, we weren't planning on it, but we just used the plus universal. And then we have our crown plus 90. We're not going to use the plus 101. We're not going to use the 101. And then we have our pet that's almost maxed out. And then we'll start grinding. Technically we can start grinding that pet, but I want to get this one to ultra first. So then we have our decks. I think once we get to like 110 we can get like an extra pip, up to extra pip. So we're almost there. I hope your Saturday is going good. And that means we can actually get started going straight into Khrysalis, trying to get out of Khrysalis. And I think we can do that actually. But that does get our damage going crazy. We got damage at 101. 101 plus 20. That's some crazy damage for life right now. And then their universal resist of 34 when we were literally like, let's remember we were rocking 5 resist. If you go back into our thing, we were rocking 5 resist the whole time. So actually I think I set a waypoint. Let's make sure we have boss deck, then our quick deck, and then our main deck. Okay. So we gotta make sure we redo this because we have okay. We should be good now.
You seem wary, anxious. What do you think is going to happen here? I will make some tea and you will tell me what you need to. Tell me of where you come from, or what you saw on the far side of the Starfall Sea, or what you believe the Shadow Queen desired. Wait, what was that noise?
Traitors, Baylor say, come with us to jail and execution.
Foolish creature! I am Nadeza the Spiceseer, one of the ruling members of the Troika. I order you...
Silence! Baylor say, take you too!
Nice. Now let's test out our new strength, because let's remember we were with one blade. We were trying to do like 2 before. Mid 2s before we got all of the upgrades. Maybe we do 2 blades. Hitting 3,000 damage if we had 3 blades almost. About doing like 3.2, 3.4 maybe if we had like 3 blades. And that was before. That was before. .7, 2 blades.
I cannot believe what just happened. This is impossible. Let us see what is
9K.
happening on the street.
9K with almost 9K with 2 blades is crazy work, guys. As a life? Sheesh.
Still quiet out here. Good. I was afraid there might be open fighting. I truly did not expect you to say anything that would have changed my mind or my allegiance, Spellbinder. But Warlord Baylor has turned me fully to your side. If Warlord Baylor has demoted Zelda and sought to imprison me, it makes sense he'll go for Zorak next. Zorak is the third member of the Troika Council. He is the representative of the Workers' Guild. Spellbinder, can you hurry over to Zorak's home and warn him?
Okay.
You see the all too familiar signs of struggle. Was that a noise from inside?
Let's find out.
Ha! Fleshling! We knew you put face in here.
Yeah, 8,000.
Bah! We lose, but still win. Zorak already at Troika Palace.
Zorak's been taken to the Troika Palace? This is dire news.
Tell us what you observed.
Warlord Baylor is moving quickly against any possible opposition to the Shadow Queen.
You set all of this in motion, didn't you, Spellbinder?
I'm not sure it matters, as Baylor and the Shadow Queen are showing their ruthlessness and paranoia. Spellbinder, will you go to the Troika Palace and try to rescue Zorak? This medallion will let you in through the patron gate. Once you find him, accompany him back here.
I really want to see what our damage does when we use our main spells.
So, you are the so-called mighty spellbinder I've heard so much about, is that right? I am Zorak, the newly appointed despot of Zartekizangzia. You, of course, may refer to me as the lone locust of the apocalypse. Last prayer, hunters! Break the spellbinder! But refrain from when defeated, bring the prisoner to me. Warlord Baylor will want a prize for the Shadow Queen.
If they storm Lord, we'd be stunned.
We have lost our way in the dark. Stars, guide us to a path of repentance.
You don't see Nadeza or Zelda, but there are telltale signs of fighting. Over there, a mantis appears to be signaling you.
Stranger, your friends, the council members, Nadeza the Spice Seer and Zelda the Phantom Knight, were attacked by Goliaths. They fought valiantly, but were overwhelmed and dragged off in chains.
Spellbinder, this is catastrophic news. I don't have any idea what we should do now. Rescue Nadeza and Zelda. Of course! Quick, fetch Zerozini of the Death Song and bring her back here. I'll feel better if you have some support.
I've seen lots of soldiers running around. What kind of nest have you kicked open this time, Spellbinder? Of course I will assist you. Lead on.
Good. Excellent. You found her. What do we do now? They could have taken Nadeza and Zelda to any number of grim prisons.
Do the hunters still use the Diabolica garrison as their planning center?
Why, yes, I believe so.
Simple then. We fight our way in and determine where they are holding our allies.
Let's hit it.
You discover a scroll on the top of the pile that looks freshly signed. You open it and read.
I, the newly appointed despot Zorak, order the second column to round up any suspected traitors to the Shadow Queen. I have included a list of these seditious rebels of this so-called fifth column, and they should be treated as dangerous and imprisoned at once. Despot Zorak, on behalf of Warlord Baylor the Broken Fang.
Let me see the list. Of the mantises of Sardonyx unnamed. They'll burn the city down to keep their hooks in it.
Man, if we stop them.
Fifth column rebels in the diabolical garrison? That just makes it easier to cross you off my list.
I feel like we don't need our actual boss deck. The pools are not. We really lost 25% of our health.
Where are Nadeza, the Spicier, and Zelda the Phantom Knight being held?
In the Troika.
I thought she was gonna finish what she was saying.
We must rescue our allies, but if the second column is marching on the town, we must warn those we can, yes? Take Sarazenia and warn the people.
We'll go as fast as we can.
Keep watch for the floating eyes of the Shadow Queen. If you smash any that you find, the troops may be slowed down.
The second column is looking for me. Thank you for the warning, stranger. The second column is looking for me. Thank you for the warning, stranger.
The second column is looking for me?
Thank you for the warning, stranger.
You put yourself at risk to warn me? I will not forget this, Lightbringer.
People are talking.
I feel much better knowing we've raised the alarm across the city. You need to go into the Troika Palace and rescue the prisoners. However, they'll be watching the main gates.
It has been a long time, but I remember how to get in through the Soothsayer Gate. I will open it for you and meet you inside. You have been here more recently than me. Lead on, Spellbinder.
Spellbinder. I see you bested my guard.
Zorak, can't you see the Shadow Queen has no love for us?
Despot Zorak to you, nameless political dissident. Bring their remains to me in the dungeons.
We have failed, and now there's nothing to stop you from chasing Despot Zorak down into the dungeons.
Wizard, we are watching your victories. Be aware that one of Morganth's warlords is skulking about. The Dreadbear Baylor. Baylor hails from Avalon, but he studied with the battle wizards of Dragonspire and is protected by draconian-forged armor. Further, since the repair of Eclipse Tower and defeat of Ghost Dog, Morganth has empowered her warlords with shadow magic.
What is left of the Spellbinder? No! It cannot be! How could you have bested my god? I am the lone locust of the apocalypse!
Zorak, you are nothing.
You are right. I surrender. Here is the key to the dungeons. Don't bite my head off!
I'll bite your head off and place it on a stake. But first, Spellbinder, we fight. This will be a joy, with the scent of hot blood and the sound of screams.
You should be able to handle them. Kill the minions. Out here, the damage. Wasn't expecting Pet to use it. You can tell we're going for one big hit.
By the shadow, it cannot be. The day is yours, but know that we shall meet again for the reckoning.
Spellbinder, I cannot believe you won that battle. I owe you a great deal, it seems.
We are both in your debt, but let us shed this place and return to friendly faces. Zorak can stay here for now.
Word of your victory over Despot Zorak and Warlord Baelor has spread like pollen over the city. An uprising is in the wind. Mantis fights Mantis, and sister battles sister, as more and more join the fifth column. There will be blood, but the good Mantises can follow the starlight out of the shadow. But you must study a brighter light. To be truthful, I thought the Solar Arc was a myth, but you have shown me many impossible things. So I delved into the archives. The chronicles say, before approaching the Solar Arc, one must meditate at the three fountains of the land. However, Baelor had the fountains turned off. Speak to Nadeza, for she knows how to restore them. I will research more.
Spellbinder, the fifth column continues to make great progress, though the Loyalist resistance is strong. Ezekiel sent you. Zelda and I were just discussing him. You wish to restore the fountains of the land. Baelor ordered them shut off as another sign of our objection. Zelda the Phantom Knight knows more about how to restore them. Ask her.
Greetings, Spellbinder. Nadeza and I have become critical leaders in the rebellion. I'm not sure I should thank you, but at least it keeps things interesting. You need to restore the fountains of the land. The first is the Walking Flower Fountain. I believe Warlord Baelor had the Night Feeder. If you challenge the Night Feeders, I'm sure they will give up the gears. Then you can restore the Walking Flower Fountain.
Whoa, I heard it. Robert Ninja, welcome on Twitch. Yes. Welcome to the family. Yes, our goal is to be able to stream on Twitch, hopefully by the end of this year. By the end of this year, our goal is to be on Twitch and YouTube. At least. Even if we have to change up a few stuff, but I think we're doing really, really good towards the goal. It could happen before then. Cause I saw y'all were subscribed. A lot of y'all have been following on the Twitch, so I changed I changed the icon and everything too, so it could match up to the YouTube. Plus, I thought you guys would like to see something new. I still gotta make a better description for YouTube though, and then put that for the Twitch as well. I don't think the YouTube one's been bad. I think I was able to make it better. Yeah, if we had the extra pip deck, we'd be hitting now. But I think they said it's like 110. Our pet's doing more heals than we've been receiving multiple fights. This is over. I do like make cast heal though, because they take off debuffs. Okay. I tried to delete a few cards to get it cleaner. The new gear is really helping us a lot. Not gonna lie, compared to the gear that we had, I liked it, but we had to really craft some more for our... So like our next wizard, when I do a crafting wizard, we'll really craft all the gear, so then it makes it, you know. But then at the same time, it just doesn't come with no universal resist. So you get a lot of early damage with that gear that I was using, but you lose out on universal damage, universal resist. So you're taking
You
like crazy
managed
hits.
to find a panel that opens to reveal simple but cunning gears and levers. You meditate on the movements and rotations, symbolizing life and vibrancy, and it makes you feel...
I'm glad to hear you were successful. The charred leaf fount represents the dying time. Leaves dry and crumble and turn to ash. Much like the dreams of the Shadow Queen, yes? I'm sure you can rekindle the eternal flame with an ounce of your magic. The trick will be to lead an offensive against the raptorial sentries to drive them back so they don't interfere with you.
The stun was unnecessary. I thought he needed help, so I was like, okay.
You meditate upon the flame for a time, feeling much of your anxiety burn away. You take a handful of charred leaves. You conjure up a wisp of mana, and it gets sucked up greedily by the fountain. A moment later, it bursts into a small flame.
Did it work? Ah, yes. I can sense the smoky aura around you. The third of the sacred fountains is known as the Black Roller Fount. However, fortunately, one of our allies in the fifth column moved into the Tower of Pale Beauty after you ousted Drepa Hooktip. Find Simone Randomwing and ask her about the Black Roller Fount.
Spellbinder. I was hoping I would get the chance to meet you. I have heard much of your comings and goings, the wondrous things you must have seen over your journey. But I realize you have little time. You need to take this miniature sand devil and release it in the Fount's bowl. After the restoration is complete, inform Ezekiel. You are preparing for the Conda Desert. Once you enter those bad lands, search for my sister, Logan Spiral Glider. She will aid you.
Let's go do our pet real quick.
You release the little sand devil into the polished stone bowl, and it immediately kicks up a miniature twister of a storm. You meditate on the frenetic energy and the powerful forces writ small, and reflect upon how chaos is needed to change the world.
I heard you restored all 3 fountains of the land. While you were attending to the founts, I was researching more of the ancient chronicles. They imply, once the lands of Mantis and Burrower are renewed and the sun's light made manifest, only then will the way through shadow be revealed. Although one could translate renew as bridge. To be safe, Nadeza, Zelda, and I want you to go back to Bastion. Tell Zaltana we want her to be the official ambassador from Zatake Zengziil to Bastion. Give her this badge.
Spellbinder? I did not expect to see you so soon. How fare things in my homeland? The news you bring is bittersweet, but still full of hope. I am pleased Zarozinia helped you oust the Shadow Queen's warlord. Zarozinia will be a good ally to the Troika Council, and with luck they will re-establish control over the city soon. Now, why have you returned? To promote me to ambassador. Thank you for the honor, I think. King Piet should hear of your progress. Report to him before you return to Ezekiel the Lucent in the city of Sardonyx.
Spellbinder, we had not heard word for some time now, and we were growing concerned. How do you fare? The city of Sardonyx is in revolt? I never imagined I would see this day. And thank you for building this bridge between us. You will return immediately. However, I am sending an ally to guide you through the alien ways of the Hopper tribe. Divin Whiteheart was worried about you, and wanted to make sure he could help you in your final struggles against the Shadow.
I am ready to see the edge of the world.
You thought we were crazy now? Let's Dithem's with us. Yo, Ditham got us rocking 151 damage plus 20 and 54 resist instead of 34. To be honest, Ditham is like the G.
Were you successful? Good, good. Oh, who is this?
Greetings, friend Mantis. I am Divin Whiteheart, sworn sword of King Piet Morningsword of Bastion.
You are prepared for the Conda Desert. A harsh and tormented land, still very much in the grip of the Shadow Queen. Heed the words of the priestess Simone and search for the moth, Logan's spiral glider in the house of the Saturnid. Good luck to you, Spellbinder. And to you, Sir Alice.
Who comes here to the house of the Saturnid? My sister, Simone Randomwing, sent sign to expect you. Welcome, welcome. The desert leads to the spiked jaws of the atrimental gate of the hive, but somewhere out there is the Valley of the Dark Sun and the Solar Arc. Hoppers often raid Camp Arrowweed and Umbra Hall. Search there for hoppers.
What's that supposed to mean? In any regard, I just hope these hoppers aren't savage meat-eaters, as the tales say. These tracks certainly don't look like mantis feet. Most likely hopper sign. Let's follow them.
Fleshling.
Turn, Shadow Spawn, and face the light.
Overkill.
I wither.
I will die another day. Thank you, burrower and burrow mouse friend. These dark sun beasts baited their trap with fouled food, and were waiting to ambush me. Time to give ground. If not for you, those brutes would have had my skin. I owe you a life debt.
Can you guide us to the Solar Ark?
The Solar Ark. That lies in the unknown, deep, deep desert, farther than I've ever hopped. Yet I cannot rejoin
Hey,
Sandstone
Poker.
Village
Nice to
until
see
I
ya.
hunt and catch some comestibles. Can you help? If we strike with bared teeth at the long shadow mantises around Camp Arrowweed, we can hunt and catch their comestibles.
I think I understand, though I don't know what to feel about you wanting to eat Umbra food.
Our goal is to get out of Khrysalis. We were able to pull our boots yesterday before, well, I wasn't streaming yesterday. I didn't stream yesterday, but I was able to get them while I was grinding DarkMoor with a few other team-ups. The more powerful ones, so they really help. But Dithem is coming in handy right now too, so. But Dithem got us over like 150 damage right now, it's crazy. Yeah, but Dithem not our shot. We are literally hitting for like crazy damage.
They run from our bared teeth. Hunt and catch as many comestibles as you can carry. We have enough to feed Sandstone Village now.
What are these comestibles made of? Not some kind of meat, is it?
You are a funny creature, Burrow Knight. Quick, back to Sandstone Village. The path appears to die miserably ahead, but I'll show you the hush-hush way through. We are into the true desert now, where the hoppers live, and other beasts of nasty habits. Razor your eyes to watch. The Sandstone Village. We will die another day, friends. Hoppers are nomadic. We hop through the desert to hide from the fire gaze of the Shadow Queen. We have battled her for generations, since she burned down the Conda Forest and turned it into this sandy waste. It is time you met our wise ones, the Elders. Presta the Blazing Wind.
Ah, a spellbinder. Young Balthy says you do not hop in the shadow.
We battle the shadow with every breath.
Be quiet, calm, burrower friend. There was no intention to boil your blood. But the Shadow Queen has strange allies in these dark days. Harpers know her moves by the motion of the hive. He was quiet calm for many months, but now is buzz more than in memory.
Greetings, Spellbinder. They say the Shadow Queen was once a Spellbinder.
The Spellbinder is the Lightbringer. Nothing like the Shadow Queen.
As you say, the astral relics were built 1,000 years ago, when the world was newborn and blind. The Shadow Queen came to the Conda Forest to steal the secrets of the Solar Arc. For the brightest light casts the darkest shadow. Do you have the heart fire to learn its secrets and triumph over her? What will the world look like if you fall?
Spellbinder, we are Saul, the one who knows. We learned burrow speak long ago. And, you already speak, Hopper. Beaut, you are good kind. Many seasons ago, Saul saw High-walled Bastion.
You travelled the Starfall Sea and back again.
The Saul made the long hop once. It is how the Saul can speak as you do. The Saul teaches all hoppers scent on the long hop. You met Steed Quicksand? That brightens the day's gloom. And Bothy says his freedom was your work. You have helped us. Our ritual drink, Sir Holden, must be fixed before the village opens her arms. Search deep desert to find one hop of horned limes.
Wait, how many horned limes are in a hop?
A short hop will suffice. The Saul minds you to be watchful of thorns.
That's not any more help.
Carry up of horned limes to Presta, the blazing wind, to fix Sir Holden drink.
The Spellbinder returns. The scent of horned limes came first, and then your faces followed. Sir Alden begins with horned lime, but where does it end? Joshua trees. Joshua trees are rare, but common killers carry seeds for trade. Duel them for that Joshua seed, Spellbinder.
This sounds very much like my kind of mission.
Maybe try not to shout so much. Once you have the Joshua seeds, bring them all to Edwin the Arcane Architect.
Okay, when we kill him, we use the bathroom. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, guys. Once we kill. We should be able to still kill even with that debuff. We kill. back.
What luck? Joshua seeds, golden and fragrant. Saul, the one who knows, says we must fix Sir Alden drink. It is a true honor, reserved for hoppers coming of age. Sir Alden must have powdered jesper. Saul, the one who knows, can... The deep desert is home to deathstalkers, who use jesper for decorative bands. Get some, and bring it to Saul, the one who knows.
Let the Saul tribe Barrow speak. Now, here, drink deep of the Sir Alden. Saul, the one who knows.
Ugh. By Bastion, I feel like I've been brought back from the dead.
Speak to the elders to accept their head blessings.
Presta warns you to be wary of power too easily gotten. The Arachna who took the Shadow Queen's side without thought are lost in darkness.
The legends that grow behind you are vast. Edwin the Arcane Architect hopes they do not stack up your confidence too high. That said and heard, you have done bright work in restoring the Eclipse Tower and Radiance Reborn. If you also restore the solar arc to the people, it would be a day of joy. And you hop a dangerous path.
Saul, the one who knows, welcomes you into Hopper tribe. Saul, the one who knows, groks the solar arc. The heliotrope key must be had to open it. The key is in a hush-hush place. Listen close. Bloodstone Cave.
It's not going to be empty, is it?
Reagents.
Look, I knew it wasn't going to be empty. Ah, cannibal mice! Ki!
Key? Have no key! Run away!
If we are lucky, they won't have found it yet.
You search the Bloodstone Cave carefully. Aha. Under a loose rock, you find the sparkling heliotrope key.
Ah, the heliotrope key. Beaut. Someone was living in Bloodstone Cave. Not so good. Listen, the Spellbinder was led to the Solar Arc by the Spider Magic. Once she grokked all there was, she burned down the Conda Forest and sealed off the Solar Arc. The Solar Arc lies in a hush-hush pass. The Order of the Beast Tribes grok it well. You must find the tribal...
Those were the cannibal
No, not cannibals. They don't eat each other, just everything else. A great shame you fought. Do your best, try not to be eaten.
I don't know how well this is going to go over. Do they look hungry to you?
Shotblood, you want our help? We give you teeth.
It wasn't necessary, but warranted if they didn't want to die. I think we got them though.
Speak to Queen. Find her at Big Water. This doesn't look good at all. The water appears putrid. I can't see how even those barbarian... Aha! Tracks lead off that way. After them. The tracks lead into that tent. The biggest one, of course. I hope they're friendly.
Kamate! Kamate! Kaora! Kaora! Who dares the sharp teeth of Queen Jedi? I sniffed your sweat stench from 100 paces. I'll cut you into bug food.
We do our bubble or fortify. We're trying to amplify.
They're conquered by a spellslinger and a tame mouse. Take me out beneath the dark sun sky, away from the place of my defeat. Why do you still harrow me, foul spellslingers?
Spellbinders. Spellbinder.
You beg the help of Sonya Jedi, Queen of the Orders of the Beast? We will never serve you. But you are capable. We would trade a favor. The big water hole is poisoned by a creeping water bug. Show him sharp teeth and chase him out to save Big Water.
Why is everyone so focused on food in these parts?
Whoa. We should kill.
I think you broke my rostrum.
Were you chased out by the creeping water bug?
Not in the least. Big Water is yours again.
I grow light-hearted by your victory over the creeping water bug. Big Water is ours again. There is one more task to finish before I owe my favor.
Let me guess. The Treebeards are as friendly and joyful as you.
Once you have rounded up the desert aloe from the desiccated Treebeards, use it to purify Big Water.
Come with spells of fire and ice. Biting, scratching, hacking, burning. I splinter and return to the sand.
wide-eyed by your competence. With big water lush once more, my people have clean drinking water. The dark, a favor for a favor, as we blood vowed. My people will still...
People will probably still try to eat us.
The valley of... But give the Sand Devils this, my token, and they will part for you.
As you approach the Sand Devils, the wind picks up. It slashes at your eyes and face and catches in your clothes. You hold up the token Queen Sonia Jedi gave you, pushing against the wind. Slowly, almost grudgingly, the Sand Devils vanish.
We made it! By Bastion, we made it! The journey has been long and fraught with peril, but it has been my honor to walk this far with you. For the Solar Ark is a place for spellbinders, however, not humble knights like myself. Venture wherever the path takes you, know that we are fast friends. Forever. Good luck, spellbinder.
As you enter this ancient structure, you feel your skin tingle, and suddenly you see a familiar face.
Good morning. Yes. It's Saturday, Olive. It's Saturday.
It is my esteemed honor to... The Solar Ark is the last great relic of astral magic in Khrysalis, and the last to still languish under the shadow. Each school of magic is represented here, and you must acquire a lens from each. Begin by entering the Chamber of the Sunstorm and winning the Storm Lens.
I hope your Saturday is going good as well. Hey, you finished Khrysalis? For which character?
I will rattle your bones with the thunder and burn your flesh with the lightning!
Hey, your Storm? Okay. I know the exciting part is now. What are you in, Polaris? Polaris, right? Is Polaris next? Polaris, yeah, I'm working on side quests on my Storm at the moment. Okay. Working on a few side quests. That's not be it. But yes, Polaris, one of the favorite worlds right there. Like, favorite world, to be honest, almost. Because all the snow. Doing the next. Minion's dead. Boss is close. Finger shit. Hey, you didn't have to use the block stack.
The last wizard to come here did not pause either. But your reward is the storm.
You take the storm lens and place it in the apparatus. There is a clank of heavy metal and a rocking and rolling of gears.
Okay. We did that because it said that we were low.
The sun beats at the heart
full.
of the Morganth raced ahead of the light, plunging in. The chamber of life-giving sun is next. You must gain the life lens. Prepare your mind.
Wizard, it has been a lifetime since another worthy one stepped foot in these halls. The solar arc has been too long dormant. I am pleased you wish to resuscitate it. My gift, then, the life lens.
You take the life lens and place it in the apparatus. There is a heavy clank of metal and a whirring of gears.
Not all of the Guardian creatures require a battle, and not all are necessarily what they've seen. The Life School does. Fire is the next school you must negotiate with. Enter the Chamber of Sunfire and face heat and light made manifest.
The sun's fire has to defend yourself, wizard, or be reduced to ash.
Get the minion out.
You are skilled, wizard. 'Twas my duty to ensure you had enough strength to reach the Shadow Palace. Take the fire lens with my blessing.
Luckily, the fire lens doesn't seem scorched. You put it in place and hear the expected clank of metal and whirring gears.
Sun and fire are deeply intertwined, of course. But all magic touches one another, even shadow. Especially Morganth's focus at Ravenwood was the Death School. She excelled, though she never surpassed her teacher, Malistaire Drake. When she was expelled from Ravenwood, she sought any and all forms of magic she could study, but she was always fascinated by death. Enter the chamber of the underworld sun and retrieve the death lens.
Wizard, why does my form surprise you? It is true, there are few of my kind among the spiral. Such is the power of death, a natural, a vital part of the spiral. The chamber of the underworld sun is a place of power. It is, and here she learned how the Black Sun priestesses could bring Malistaire out of the underworld and the power of Xibalba. There is little I can teach you, but take this death lens and use it to advance your knowledge of sun and shadow.
You take the death lens gingerly and restore it to its place.
As I surmise, this is where Morganth learned to build her web. The cold winter's sun can be a welcome sight or a deceptive trap. It can be blindingly beautiful, glinting on ice and snow. Or it can trap you in a world of heartbreak and frozen spirits. Enter the chamber of the frozen sun for the ice lens.
Wizard, the wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. I can't keep it. I don't care what you're gonna say. I'm gonna let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
The heal's appreciated when I didn't bring any. Almost dead. We should be able to.
You know, it's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. This ice...
The ice lens is freezing cold. You wipe off a thin sheet of frost and place it in the apparatus.
Most harmonious work, wizard. The old stories give Myth School much of its power. The mythic sun is a far-seeing eye. Enter the eye of the sun chamber and gain the myth lens.
Then we just have balance.
Jambo, mighty wizard. When this solar ark was built 1,000 years ago, it was intended for Burrower and Arachna alike. The Burrowers were drawn to the astral relics, while the Arachna huddled in their hive and listened to dark whispers. The Burrowers held the astral relics for so long they assumed they were the natural and eternal owners. But in truth, any student of magic is welcome here. It is a shame no one has studied here in Seoul. Perhaps you can fix this. Please, take the myth lens from me and...
You take the myth lens and place it in the apparatus. The motion of the machine is getting louder.
Ah, the myth lens. Your task is nearly complete. The final lens you require is the balance lens. Enter the Chamber of Solar Justice and recover the balance lens.
Wizard, this is balance. This is the light of judgment. This is the gateway. Take balance lens.
You take the balance lens and place it in, and then the whole building shakes with a great roar, and you feel power coursing through the walls and floor.
You have done well, wizard. By activating the solar arc, you have created a portal to the last school, shadow magic. Enter the Chamber of the Sun's shadow and find the guardian of this place. You will need her to complete the restoration.
We'll put team up just in case.
I am trapped in the... You are far from the sun's light, wizard. You shall be trapped, cold, weak in the shadow evermore.
Welcome. You didn't have an enchant. I can't believe we got no enchants. Oh yeah, it kills next round.
Failed! The Shadow Queen! My punishment will be terrible!
Spellbinder, if you do one good thing, take our mistress, Elana Darksun, back into the sun. Do it! Before the Shadow Queen's minions arrive!
Too late!
Too late indeed. I am Santa Muerte, and I will weep bloody tears in your memory.
1 second.
This cannot be!
Please, Spellbinder, help me see the sun. The sun's light has burned away my fears and weakness. I feel my strength returning.
A hard-fought battle, wizard, but the reward is great. You have restored the solar ark and rescued the relic's guardian from the web of shadow. Speak to Elana Darksun now to see.
Morganth broke this place of purpose when the spider magi brought her here. Shadow magic was not to be touched, but they did not care. By using sun magic to open the path to shadow, Morganth inadvertently taught me much, and now it is my place to train you. There are many kinds of My thanks to you, Spellbinder. You have your path.
Your command of all magic is daunting, wizard. Use these new techniques wisely. The Hive is the heart, mind, and soul of the Arachna Kingdom. It is a place of dark magic and cruel poison. It is not the place for your friend Divin Whiteheart. His courage is without measure, but this is a task for wizards, yes? Use this portal to take you to the Atramental Gate. Diego is waiting, and I will ensure Divin Whiteheart returns to Bastion to continue his good work there. Be safe, wizard.
I'm handling business. I already have a bank. I will pay.
Hello, wizard. I can see the weight of the spiral weighs heavily upon you. Take heart. You are stronger than you suspect. The Hive is a dark and twisted maze. Shrines to pain and cruelty, and estates built on the blood and tears of the weak. I do not like to call a culture evil, but there is little good or kind in this spider Arachna. The darkness is so strong, however, that we of the Council of Light cannot follow you in. You must walk this path without us. Head through the Atramental Gate and search for a road to the Shadow Palace. Defeat the guards and find one who can help you.
We should be able to kill.
You give me such a pain in my tail. Take your questions to Sly Claws.
Why
do you bother, sly claws? You stand between the warp and the rift, the entrance to the glorious hive of the mighty spiders of the Arachna! No one can proceed without a quivering band. Elsewise, the mammoth arachnids over the web gates will devour you! If you want a quivering band, you'll need to brave the Warp Tower and ask Ekrovich Badblood, the Shadow Weaver Lord. Nicely.
Has the rat spy revealed anything about the location of the wizard? Wait, who are you? Never mind. Die in the name of the Shadow Web!
Thank you, we shouldn't get stunned again. Dawn! Nice to see you. Welcome. You said you want help farming DarkMoor. Actually, Dawn, I definitely would, but I said we most likely need it for the actual battles that we're about to get into. Because we finished, I was able to get the boots yesterday. I got lucky enough grinding. I was grinding yesterday night before, and I got to get the boots. It was very thankful. We had like 2 180s, one storm, and then one like I think myth or something that came in. And going with both of them, I was able to pick up the boots.
The quivering band, light child. The rat spy. The long shadow mantises captured him sniffing around.
And it got us over 101, so we have them. Plus 20. Instead of it being plus 17, it's plus 20. Instead of it being plus 3, it's plus 5 for Universal Shield. Instead of it being like, I think it was 60 block around the board, it's 84. And then everything else is the same other than pip chances 9 instead of 8. And then the health is a little bit more. But very, very nice. We were able to get them. Yes. It was thank you to you guys telling me that I had the wrong ones to make sure. But that literally got us over 101. So now we're at 101 damage plus 20. So we're hitting pretty strong right now in this world.
You survived! Rat prisoner? Yes, the bad rat. You want to go to the pit of despair? To reach the pit of despair, pass through the web gate, through the way of glue. Or you could just surrender to me. No, I didn't think so. You want to find the Warden Benthamic, an unfriendly sort. He is always scurrying, watching the prisoner. To find Warden Benthamic, you'll have to ask the Delving Goliaths. I'm sure they'll be very welcoming if you smile.
We've only had to put our boss deck on a few times.
catches all from up there. You are the wizard that everyone is chittering about, are you not? Fast. No, I do not need to fight you. I am a creature of science and intellect, not war and violence. You wouldn't understand. You are looking for a rat spy. Let me think. We have so many guests. The rat captain from Skull Island, whatever. What more do you want from me? Do you wish to debate What more do you want from me? Do you wish to debate theories of discipline and punishment? I already gave you the key.
You should not be here. Bite your face.
Not the heal. I know they like it, but I don't need a heal.
Very sorry to you let us go. Many thanks, wise spellbinder.
Time to have a hard talk with Warden Benthamic.
I send you to the wrong cell. So hard to remember them all. But you survived the savage barbarians. Fascinating. I'm sorry. Here, take this key. I swear, by the Shadow Queen, you'll find the Rat Captain. And maybe something else. What? No, I didn't say that foolish wizard would find the Rat Captain's cell all right. And an additional deadly surprise! Are you still here?
There passed a weary time. Each throat was parched and glazed each eye.
I'll ask again and again and again. How did you get here? Where is the wizard? What is your plan?
When looking westward, I beheld a something.
What's that? Wait, who are you? Some new warlord sent by Warden Bendamic? No, you're the wizard!
Okay, we're gonna hit X. Phoenix! Nice to see ya. Welcome in. What's good? Nice to see you on a Saturday. I said we're doing pretty well. We're getting through it. We got the boots. Getting through Khrysalis.
Nobody expects to... Oh, never mind.
With throats unslaked, with black lips baked, we could... I bit my arm, I sucked the blood, and cried, my old ally! It has been too long, friend wizard. I appear to owe you again for freeing me from another wakened. How did I get here? Ahead of you? I took a shortcut, but that ain't worked out so well for me, huh? You're trying to reach the Shadow Queen. Come quick, come quick. I know this place. I've been here before. I can guide you. I'll show you how to beat her. This way. We go down and travel the way she can't see.
Hey, Amy leveled up. We should be meeting up with old Cobb now.
We go in here. This pit of despair. The warped weaver holds the unlocking band we need.
More volunteers? I do not know what will happen if I put you through the mutation chamber.
Boom. Yeah, nice to see you. Welcome in as well. Nice to see you on a Saturday.
I did not expect you to be able to defeat a pair of savage Goliaths. You are most formidable. Luckily, I have more. Here is the band you need. But you'll find only terrors and abominations in the black hole.
Yes, good. The black hole. That is where our path must go. Long ago, I heard the match. Down, down, down we must go into the black hole. That is how you'll beat her. With a weapon so powerful, the Magi hid it away. Go stand on the edge of forever and cry this thrice, Carlotta Akavatika!
I did not mean to jump into that.
You stand as close to the edge as you dare. Waves of vertigo You do as Captain Coleridge bade, and cry, Carlotta Akavati. A tiny yellow and brown spider descends on a silver web.
What are you waiting for? Climb down! It will hold. I'll wait here.
It was the rat.
I'm trying to get to Old Cobb first. We're gonna take a little break, but I gotta get once we get Old Cobb out and we get to like the two other sections in here that we have to do. Then we'll take a break after we get to Cobb, and then we'll come back and get out of Cobb and hopefully finish up Morganth.
lights are not. Does that give you comfort down here, alone, in the dark? Go back, This path only ends in misery. Either I will slay you, or you will unlock the vaulted doors and be annihilated.
Oh, Cob's making us work. You may not kill and have to respawn again. He's using every stun. A golden key boss. Is that what you're about to do, Yam? Hey, but that's good, Yam. What are you trying to get from it, Yam? The golden keys, I know you can get better stuff, can't you? Than the silver ones and the bronze ones, if I'm not mistaken. Spellements? Okay. That's good.
I have not tasted fresh air in a long, long time.
Yes, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, though. Because you can get spellements, and it would be nice the energy gear, but... But we're doing very well. We only have 2 more sections in this one section, technically. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a little break once we talk to Old Cobb. But the good part is when we come back, I think we only have one more. We only have basically one more stream to get out of Khrysalis. So we'll most likely be out of Khrysalis after this. Karma Tree and Reindeer. Oh, Deer Knight. Almost.
I am Old Cobb, and I owe you a... You are here to stop the Shadow Queen. Good. I will help you. I know the old ways and lost secrets of the Hive.
You see? Old Captain Coleridge did not steer you wrong. I told you we had to go down as far as we could go.
Before we can go up, and up we shall go. Captain, lead on.
Okay. We got the Cobb. Let's get to where he wants to go.
In here, yes? Yes?
Okay, when we come back, we'll come back and we'll be right here. Oof, okay. Robert, Olive, Poke, Dawn, Phoenix, Yam. Thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate you guys. This morning has been amazing. We've been able to get through a lot of the life. We've been blowing through it, definitely with getting the boots yesterday night. It made it much easier to get through most of this morning without it. So thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys have been enjoying. I have been enjoying you guys. You guys are amazing. I said we keep improving. I said I'm gonna keep doing more for you guys while I'm off taking a break on stream as well. Right now we are level 102 life, 102, 6,397 health, 8 training points with 402,000 gold. We have 101 damage for life, plus 20, 29 damage for death and myth, 24 for shadow, and 19 for everyone else. We have resist around the board, 34. We have accuracy of 15 for life, 4 for everyone else. We have a crit rating of 438 for life, 193 for everyone else. We have block of 212 for everyone. We have armor piercing of 12 for everyone. We have no stun resist. We have healing in 13, and we have healing out 23. Not bad. We have pip conversion of 0. We have power pip chance of 95, so we're really close to getting 100. Shadow pip of rating of 83, and power pip of 95 at this rating, at this low, is really nice. So an artistry of 81. No crafting, no gardening, no fishing, no monastery. Cantrips of level 2. Okay, so thank you guys so much. We are in Khrysalis. We finished DarkMoor. We got all the gear. We're getting through Khrysalis. We have one more run of getting through the last section of Khrysalis, and then we're done with Khrysalis. We're on to Polaris, and we're gonna catch up to Dabs and hopefully meet him up in there as well. Olive is already there, so we're hopefully gonna get there with everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to get some food, get some rest on the break. I hope to see all of y'all back when we get back from the break. I said we're gonna come back. We're gonna be right here, finishing it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Mop's gonna get some break with a little rest real quick, and then we shall be back in just a little bit to keep streaming.